Hi everyone, and thanks so much for joining me here on the Hermetic Hermit. This reading is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and welcome cross-watchers. I am going to be taking a look into what's going on between you and your person at this time, Aquarius, whoever's on your mind the most, whoever you're connecting with. I'm going to pull a few oracle cards just for the overall energy between the two of you, see what's going on. And I'm not going to put a timeline on this. It's going to be timeless. So whenever you see this, Aquarius, is when you are meant to see it. Please keep in mind that not every reading is going to resonate with everyone's specific situation. So do keep what resonates, but make sure you leave the rest behind. And if it does resonate, please give me a like, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. Alright, Aquarius, let's get into it and see what's going on. Overall energy between you and your person at this time. That one. A couple more. One more, please. Here we go. Okay. Number 41, Soulmates. Number 9, Treasure Island. And number 43, Deep Knowing. Okay, so right away, Aquarius, this is some really good energy. Definitely you're dealing with someone that is soulmate energy, past life energy for sure. And I feel like this is something that you kind of feel really deep in your soul about a specific someone, right? With the deep knowing card. A very, like say you're in separation right now. I don't see that, but for example, if you are in separation, you kind of feel like you can't shake the person, right? You can't just, it's been long enough where you feel like you can't just move on. And there's a reason for that. I feel like they feel the same way towards you as well with the Treasure Island, right? They see you as a treasure, as like the treasure, if you will. And Treasure Island has a turtle or tortoise? No, turtle. Tortoises don't swim. Duh. They're very just ancient animals, right? And I feel like that kind of goes well with the Deep Knowing card. Through so many lives, whoever this person is, you've definitely connected in past lives, right? But through so many lives, however many that's been, you both to each other have felt like this, the turtle looks like an island, right? Like you're lifting me up out of this just... I feel like I can't swim is something I'm getting quite specifically. Like I can't swim and you're keeping me afloat. I hope that makes sense. Alright. Okay, Aquarius. I'm going to pull a few cards from my Osho deck. It's like an oracle and a tarot in one. It's pretty neat. We'll see what it gives us just for some more overall energy. And then I'll look into the tarot to see your person's feelings and then your feelings and outcome between the two of you. And at the end, if you have a yes or no question, stick around for that. I have my Angel Answers deck. We'll see if we can get you some direct answers from it. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see. Energy between Aquarius and their person, please, at this time. Okay, we have Suppression, number 10. Thunderbolt, this is equivalent to the Tower card. And number 9, Laziness. I feel like a lot of you are not in contact at this time with this person. It could have been because of... I feel like it's more so because of things that your person did not do that may have caused you to leave the relationship, Aquarius. With this suppression card, I feel like these emotions that you bring about in this person, they're not used to, right? If that makes sense. So, as human, when we, especially if we were born into trauma and have a lot of trauma from our childhood and growing up and just negative situations and stuff like that, right? We'll suppress any sort of good feelings we might get towards certain things because we're so used to them going wrong, if that makes sense. For some of you, this person, when it could very well be they were just genuinely a lazy person too, right? But I'm hearing on a spiritual level, like they weren't doing things, like they were seeing the signs clear as day in front of them and they weren't accepting them, I suppose. Or they weren't leveling up in ways that they should be just because they're just the attachment to the material world, I'm hearing. This might be a very specific situation, so sorry if it doesn't resonate with too many of you, but with the Thunderbolt card here, I feel like someone is going to have a very Thunderbolt moment, right? Almost like an epiphany energy, like, oh, holy crap, I didn't realize this. Even though the answer, like I said, the signs are right in front of them and they weren't paying attention to them. They were pretending they couldn't read, right? But I think a little bit deep down they genuinely couldn't read those signs at the time, if that makes sense. This is a weird reading, Aquarius. But I feel like someone is going to come into realization about some things that they have done or are doing, depending on your situation, or just all of a sudden they're going to stop suppressing that deep knowing about you two and the soulmate energy, right? Okay, I'm gonna look into some tarot now, Aquarius. First, I'm gonna see how you're feeling towards your person at this time. See what's going on in your head and your feelings. How does Aquarius feel towards their person at this time? Alright. A couple more, please. Woo, one more. And two more, cool. Okay, Knight of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Five of Wands. King of Cups. Nine of Cups. So Aquarius, I feel like a good majority of you are not in contact with your person right now. I feel like a lot of you have them blocked, especially if a lot of your communication happens online, right? If you don't live together, you're not in a solid committed relationship, or there was a breakup, whatever the case may be. But with the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse, you're just, I feel like you really, really pulled back from this person, Aquarius, because they weren't, I'm hearing, doing what obviously needed to be done. And with the Five of Wands, it caused a lot of arguments, a lot of fights, a lot of division between you two. And then we have the King of Cups and the Nine of Cups. And right, this is your feelings towards them. So I feel like you know that they could be a King of Cups, and you know that they could be emotionally fulfilling for you, and they can do what needs to be done. And it's not like you're asking for a lot. I'm feeling that, right? It's just like basic things that they seem to be just suppressing the emotion and the thoughts that even like surround any of the things that need to be done. And I feel like it's leaving a lot of you confused because you feel like you were bait and switched, right? Like they acted like the King of Cups at first. They acted like they were going to do this Nine of Cups energy. Like, I'm giving you everything, surprise, right? And then they ended up just not doing that. it fizzled out really fast, I hear, but it wasn't intentional on their part. I feel like they felt very, very overwhelmed with their feelings for you, Aquarius. All right, let's take a look at how they are feeling towards you at this time. How is Aquarius' person feeling towards them, please? Their person towards them, please. Whoa. Not those. These. Okay, take that one too. Couple more. There we go. Okay, the Sun. This is Leo energy. You could be dealing with a Leo. Knight of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. Three of Swords. And the Magician. The Sun is the best card in the deck, in my opinion. And so they definitely see you as, like, you're their sunshine, right? Look, they're, oops. Happy and dancing, and it's just warm energy, right? And I feel like with the Knight of Wands and the Two of Wands reversed, they don't know how to come towards you at this time if you guys are in separation, or you ended on a sour note where you could have just totally just been like, I'm not hearing it anymore, I don't want anything to do with you, because of the repetitive crap in the past, right, Aquarius? So I don't blame you at all if that is what you did. They are very heartbroken over it, and I feel like with this Two of Wands in reverse, they were planning something, and they want to come forward towards you, but with this Knight of Wands in reverse, they're not. They're kind of in between, because they're worried that you're gonna reject them again. I heard again. I don't know why I said again, but a lot of you they probably already did come forward, and you didn't welcome them back with open arms, right? And that broke their heart a little bit, especially if that was something that you were like, if you constantly did take them back because you took their word on them, like, growing and changing and for the better for the two of you. So I feel like a lot of you may have went back over and over again and kind of unintentionally created this monster, and then finally you were like, okay, no more, and they're just all up in their shit about it. And with the Magician, they're manifesting really hard, like they're trying to get you to talk to them again. I want to see what this Thunderbolt is. What is this Thunderbolt card, please, for Aquarius? What is this Thunderbolt card, please? Oh, there's two there. Let's see. Okay, we have Death, that's Scorpio energy, and we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like with the Death card there, this person is, and it could be you too, right? But I feel like for a lot of you, it is the person you're dealing with for picking up on a lot of their energy. But they almost have this sulky energy about them. Like, if you look at the Death card in the back, if you could see him, he's mourning over something. There's a rose there too on top of the gravestone. But on a more intuitive level, I feel like whoever this person is, they were just stuck in a poor me mindset, right? Or just stuck in that sadness, which can become very addicting, even if they don't mean to be. And I think that energy for them is coming to an end with this Death card, because the Ten of Wands upright, if you take it at face value, it's about burdens and carrying burdens, right? And perhaps maybe you need to look at how to carry those burdens differently. And with it reversed, for me, it just means those burdens are lifting, right? So I feel like a lot of this emotional suppression that this person had is suddenly going to just lift out of nowhere because of some sort of thought process. Something's going to trigger them. They're literally just going to wake up. It's going to be a moment of enlightenment, right? Because we have tons of moments of enlightenment throughout our lives, right? And this is going to be a big one for them. And I think if they haven't already realized it, right? They definitely want to come back in Aquarius if they haven't yet. Let's check out the outcome. Or actually, let me ask if you guys are not talking, if you will be talking in the near future. Will Aquarius and their person have communication in the near future, please? There you go. One more. That one. 8 of Wands, that's awesome. Yeah, this is my messages card, right? The card does mean fast action. It could mean travel, but in general, it just means things moving quickly, especially out of this deck. They're missiles, right? And then you have the Justice card as well, which is Libra energy. Could be dealing with a Libra. But I think someone is balancing their own scales and they are excited to tell you about it. And I think they're also scared and kind of holding back too if they haven't come forward yet, because of how many times they've been like, yeah, I'll change, and they keep doing the same crap over and over again. Yeah, let's check out the outcome with the current energy here. Let's see. That was a crap shuffle. Try that again. Alright, outcome between Aquarius. I almost said Aries. You might be dealing with an Aries. Aquarius and their person, please, in the near future. Outcome between Aquarius and their person, please. Okay. Yeah, I'll take those. Okay. You have the Fool. That's Aries energy. The Chariot. Cancer energy. 6 of Cups. Page of Cups. Page of Wands. Sorry. 6 of Cups, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. So with the 6 of Cups here, Aquarius, this is definitely someone, if not from your past lives, you've definitely had past lives together, right? But I do also feel like this is someone from your past. That might be very specific to only 2 or 3 of you, right? But it is someone from your past where things may have been very toxic. If you look up here, all that smoke. But they're trying to offer you something genuine at this time because they had some sort of thunderbolt moment. The Fool with the Chariot, that's new beginnings. And the Chariot, for your read, Aquarius, like, your fate is in your hands for sure with this. Like, if you want to take them back or not, totally up to you. With the Chariot's about, like, forward movement, but you get to choose which path to take. You get to choose which path your horses go down, right? Which path your horses pull your chariot. And then the Queen of Wands and Page of Wands. I feel like you're both very passionate about each other. There is a very deep chemistry and deep connection here, and you both feel it and you're both very aware of it. And I feel like that thought just disappeared. Sometimes they just snag them before I can say them, which is fine. Wasn't meant to be said. Jeez. I feel like if you decide to give this person a chance again, be analytical, be not defensive or mean or anything like that, but just really analyze the situation and take it slow, right? I think that will help you, Aquarius, be able to come out of a confusion yourself with your thoughts and stuff like that. But if you want a new beginning with this person, it's there for sure. Yeah, 7 of Cups, you have the option. And the 10 of Swords reversed, it's, well, like, look at it upright, right? That's yucky energy. You flip it this way, it's the opposite of that energy. So it's, you have the option to continue this relationship without that negative, I'm hearing very heavy energy, right? Okay, Aquarius, let's pull some from my Alice in Wonderland deck for some advice and guidance. These are thoroughly pre-shuffled too. I just don't on camera to save time. Alright, advice, guidance for Aquarius, please. One more. There we go. Alright, number 19. Who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. Number 29. Find the lesson. Discover the purpose in a situation. Trust that you are learning. I feel like a lot of what's been going on in your life for the past few years, especially during COVID and stuff, Aquarius, it's switched your perspective on who you are yourself and what you want and what you cherish in life, right? And I think you're, excuse me, I think you're getting much better at, instead of assuming things, I'm hearing, you're getting better at, like the card says, finding the lesson in things. What am I supposed to learn from this? Rather than being reactive about a situation, right? And I think it's been a little bit uncomfortable for you, too. Because Aquariuses are already so unconventional, not in a bad way, right? They're just the Aquarius energy that I know, like they're out there, they're nomad, they have different sideways views on things. They're innovative. So it's already a little bit difficult to embrace that Aquarian energy. And then when you really, it's like shedding your skin and getting used to this weird looking pink baby of yourself because it's fresh skin, right? But it doesn't stay pink forever. It doesn't stay new forever. I'm going to pull a couple more. I cannot remember. Gateway Oracle cards. Just see what else pops out for you. And then I'll pull some from my angel answers if you have a yes or no question, Aquarius. Guidance for Aquarius, please. Guidance. There's one. Alright. Simplifying your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. Standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. A lot of you, bare bones, looking at the cards, you need to just, if your house is messy or cluttered or whatever, clean it up. And I'm not judging anybody here, but energy loves to stay stagnant in clutter, right? It'll stick, and it doesn't matter how much you sage, how much you use incense, how much you use sound to cleanse a space. If there's a lot of unnecessary clutter, it's going to stick and make you feel yucky, right? With the standing firm, I feel like a lot of you need to, it goes hand in hand with the who in the world are you, getting to know the new you. stand firm with your boundaries. You're allowed to say no to people. You don't need to explain yourself either, right? And I think that might be what a lot of this clutter is in your life. Not only people that don't need to be there, but conditioning and thought processes that may not be yours, right? All right, that's your advice. Let's take a peek at the angel answers. So now, Aquarius, if you have a yes or no question, feel free to ask. I can't promise it'll say yes or no, but it already says yes in the middle. I just split the deck, so hopefully we get at least one direct card. But if you don't have a yes or no, this will just be some more general guidance. For Aquarius, please, yes or no? Yes or no questions, yes or no? Ooh. We have the situation will improve. So that's a yes. Choose a new direction. And yes. Nice. And then big happy changes at the bottom. The situation will improve card goes with the who in the world are you one again, right? I feel like a lot of you are just very uncomfortable with changes that are happening in your life. And for this choose a new direction card, it doesn't mean the direction you're going is incorrect. I think it relates to the Chariot card where you can choose any direction that you want. But for those of you that are sitting in old routines that no longer serve you, that's what this card is telling you. It's time to clean out that old yucky energy, right? Simplifying your life and moving on. When it comes to the specific person, the choose a new direction, the choose a new direction has to do with your frame of mind around the situation. It's time to think differently about what's going on, right? And then we have the yes card, so anyone that was looking for a very direct answer, that's there. So that's cool. All in all, it's really, and then you have big happy changes on the bottom, right? And that pertains to your person as well. If this does resonate heavy with you, like they're absolutely going through changes right now, and they're changing for the better. A lot of people do stay the same. They don't ever get to that point of evolution, I suppose, right? Spiritual evolution, emotional evolution, any sort of evolution within themselves. But as humans, a lot of us will be forced to change, right? For the better. So I feel like if you're not in contact with this person, you're going to hear about big happy changes. And before you immediately shove them off as being repetitive, right? Try and remember this reading. Okay, Aquarius, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much again for joining me. If it did resonate, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the little notification bell. Here we go, I got it. All right, thanks so much, Aquarius. Bye.